This is 1979 penny. As you can see, brown, totally brown condition, but we had much worse brown coins, but it's very light brown and with pleasing toning, because you have many shades of brown, but this is very, in my view, it's very likable brown tone, brown shade. Very nice preservation for circulated coin. I don't see large distraction, but let's check full screen. Full screen, you get full details. Yeah, we have something on the facial part. I'm not sure whether it's gouge or some elevated formation. Let's see. No, it's we have something here for sure. Is it a die chip or here we have some elevation, but this is scar, the slanting mark, and some elevation here. Is it strike through or die chip? I find some difficulty sometimes distinguishing between them, or die gouge. It's very tiny, not significant amount of it, but this is scar, this is gouge, and this is formation I was talking about. You see, it's even when tilting the coin, we see the slight elevation. So obviously it was struck by overused die. Also the hair part showing light to medium softness. Letterings are okay, all readable and mostly clean of tarnish. And here we have some faded surfaces, especially inside the memorial around the statue of Lincoln. You see, therefore I thought that it's not struck by fresh die, because you see the steps, mostly memorial steps are sharp, crisp, but here we see almost total flatness. One cent, one large slanting mark here as well. But even FG is readable, so not that bad as well. Just average circulated condition. Let's zoom on. Now let's find out whether this coin is valuable in higher grades. Oh, I was talking about off-center. It is off-center strike, just slightly as well. You see, we have wider rim on upper side and thinner on lower side, especially at 4 or 5 o'clock. You see, here we have wide rim, here we have thin rim, but this is just as I told before, it is insignificant amount of die misalignment, therefore you don't get large off-center strikes. Would it be the head part here and this side blank? Yeah, that would be definitely a very valuable coin, but again, depending on its condition as well, they also take into consideration the condition of coin, whether it's strike or eye appeal or overall condition. So let's see 1979 Lincoln cent. I will also check, see whether Great Collections had some sales of 1979, because somehow PCGS sometimes forget to update their sales listings, because I spotted many much valuable coins in Great Collections archive, but they are not listed on PCGS website CoinFact, and therefore their sometimes auction record, as shown here, sometimes auction records are not precise, as the information was not updated, because Great Collections sometimes achieve much higher prices for rare coins. Okay, let's see. So the mintage is massive, 6 billion, yes, 6 billion, 1979. So let's see in red condition. So we have CoinFact as well. The 1979 P. Lincoln cent is very common, as US Mint struck over 6 billion examples for circulation. These coins are very common up to MS66 condition. In MS67 they begin to be scarce. In MS68 conditions they are very difficult to find and command a very strong premium. So high-end gems are MS68 graded specimens with a guiding price of $2,000. But again, this is just guiding price, because you see where everything depends on demand and supply in coin auctions. Because you see in 2018 it was, for example, sold for $264, but in 16 it was one specimen, same grade MS68, sold for $2,820. You see that huge difference. Therefore everything depends on there is no exact price in coinage. Everything depends on demand and supply. And here we don't have MS68 plus. This is the finest grade, non-numerically finer, and you see they have too many specimens in MS68 in high-end grade, certified by PCGS, maybe more or less by NGC as well. Okay, the auction record according to PCGS again is $5,463 MS68. Let's check that coin and then go and head to Great Collections to see auction records there. So this superb gem sold for $5,462.50 in 2012. This is the finest specimen, MS68 red. Now let's go to Great Collections auction to see whether they updated the guiding price or not. 1959. It was the 1979. Let's see. 1979 P. Lincoln cent red. So yes, it was PCGS information was correct. The Great Collections topest price in MS68 grade was $1,393. So, but it was sold on May. It's recent sale, and they have also large picture. Wow, it's very beautiful. Glowing red luster catch the eye at first glance. But sometimes I'm puzzled that how come these large bag marks, these large distractions, also here we have one large distraction, how come they get MS68 grade? It's very hard to tell how they grade, because they, according to them, I watched their videos, instructive videos on how they grade the coins nearly 2 years ago. They have on their website, on their YouTube channel, on how they grade the coins, and their 4 factors, which are eye appeal, preservation level, striking level, eye appeal, and what was the third? And luster. Third was luster, and this fourth was eye appeal. And one of them, if I'm not mistaken, indicated that focal areas should not, especially face part, should not bear large distractions. But here we see some marks, and this is large, I mean large, pretty large back mark or gouge. And here also we have one mark. Here we have one gouge. Here as well, and it is obverse. They mainly, when evaluating or grading coin, they mainly pay attention to obverse side. So even if you have brilliant obverse side, a reverse side, but poor obverse side, you will get lower grade. But somehow this got MS68, and I'm puzzled as well. Maybe MS67 would be right for with such distractions. You see, even from slab photo, it is obvious. Here as well. Okay, I'm not expert to dispute with them. Maybe they know something we don't know. Okay, 1979, so sold for $1,392.75 with buyer's fee.